Do I look like a DJ, chat? Boom, boom. Da, da, da. Okay, let's go. This is for you. Are you ready? Flex! Wait, boy! Hard time! Wait, boy! Everybody, time to enjoy. DJ set is ready. One, two, three, come on, make it bounce. Hello guys. Morning. Sorry that I'm late. A lot of things are going on. Morning. Oh, jeez. Bongu. I think I have a cat allergy. My face got all like red here because of the bongo. But this morning he kept asking me to like hug, pet. Oh, jeez. Morning. Yeah, like I don't know. He's being very clingy these days. I think it's kind of because there's no Pildu anymore, and then probably feel lonely. Hey, March. Thanks for 23 months up. Yeah, so
caught you on missed you loads.
ever since Pildu is gone, like he's becoming very clingy. Every morning, every afternoon, keep like, and then like asking us to like hug me, pet me, and like, all right, come here, boy. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Very clingy. I've never really seen him like being like this. Even this morning, he just to like hop on me and then like sit there and then like. But anyway, good morning, guys. What's the plan for stream today? Just to chat, like talk a little bit, because I can't really stream that much today. I have to go around 1. I have a lunch appointment.
What up, Holmes?
Oh, thanks for the 61 months up. Thanks for the 56 months up. Thank you so much. Who won? Who is who won? I don't know. Oh! Something on shirt? What shirt? Or like what? Ah. E. Oh, oh Jesus. Jesus Christ. Pretty bad. Ugh. How the wonder my face? Why? What's wrong with my face? Wonder how you did those. Okay. Go. Twist it, and poke. Ha. I'm about to sneeze. Face is great, yeah. Twist it. Twist it. Ah! And go. How do you do this? Twist it. Twisted. 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 Is this how you do it? Something is not right. Hush. Okay. YouTube.
자, 머리를 하나로 모아줘. 가운데로 모은 상태에서 자, 잡은 머리 위로 균열을 올려주고 머리를 이렇게 한 바퀴 감아줘. 그리고 이제 빈혈을 돌려주는 거야. 반대 방향으로 이렇게 한 바퀴. 자, 머리가 조금 길게 남았다면 한 바퀴 더 돌려도 좋아. 살살살살 흔들어주면서 자, 이 정도 남았을 때 이제 11시 방향 사선으로 꽂히는 거야. 올라가서 그대로
Eh? No, weird. Okay. What about this one? Eh? How did she do that? Hold on. Oh. Twisted? Oh, made it. 됐다. Okay. Good. Oh, it worked. Oh. Okay. How's it? Alright. Is it right? Yeah? Oh, great. Shake. It's alright. 6 out of 10? Why? Why is it 6 out of 10? Perfect? Anyway. Morning, guys. It's quite easy. Thanks God that we have YouTube, guys. If there's something that we don't know, just search it on YouTube or Google, you know? Reliving is such a great word. Anyway, morning, guys. How you doing? Or Reddit? Oh, Chat, have you ever used recently? I don't know. Like in my case, I use a Chat GTP often, and then there is a what's it called? Grok, another AI that you can use on X or online stuff like that. Yeah, I use AI often for like doing some research, making some like proposal or like something like that, you know. And last time it was quite funny that it's like my database, right? And then I saw one of the Instagram reels that someone is asking that, like talking about that if you ask your chat GTP like who you are and then what's your pros and cons and stuff like that, and then it will answer about it. It was quite like kind of interesting. It's like my online therapist or something like that, because I sometimes ask a lot of like existential crisis stuff like that, you know, and it has all the database of like the questions that I ask, right? And based on my questions that, you know, and it just analyze who I am, like kind of psychologically, and then like, oh, you seem like the person who have this kind of personality, and then you wonder about this kind of topics. Like in that case, you have strengths of this, but because of that, as a side effect, you might have this. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's quite interesting. It's quite fun to. It's way better than the MBTI. No. It's way better than the MBTI because it's actually analyzed based on the academic research. They have all your database. Yeah. It's okay. At the first time when I saw the all this kind of stuff, I just felt a little bit weird. AI stopped talking to me when I tried to teach it empathy. Yeah. But anyway, like I didn't really like the idea that they're collecting my information and the data or something like that. But these days, I'm just like, like it's kind of like, I guess it's just a part of the movement, that maybe. I mean, it's so convenient. It's so convenient. Like if you make your own database, and then it helps a lot for like multitasking, like just asking this is this, and then ask them like strategy, and then sometimes I get the reference. I'm not like following 100%, but it's sometimes pretty good to ask some like references or some advices, strategies. Quite useful if you use it pretty well. And then also recently, I mean, I know that a lot of people use it in that way, but kind of felt like, I guess there are a lot of good use if you use it properly. But at the same time, I'm a little worried about like, but like who's gonna control this whole database? Like it's technically your personal private data, right? And then they're gonna use this data for build their own another service. I don't like the idea. Like, how can you get? Because literally, if you just go like, Instagram, it keeps showing you also already doing that with our research history. Yeah, search history exactly. So like, that's also kind of like creepy. That if I just search something on other web engine like Naver, Google, or whatever, and then go like Instagram, and then it instantly started to show some of the items that I would be interested in. And like, the hell? How do you know? It started to show all this kind of things that I was searching on it, So it's a little creepy, and then like, but at the same time, Google is an ad company. Google's what's that? Income revenue mostly come from YouTube, no? And then they are trying to expand their business to, what's that, chat? The Drive, Google Drive and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they're making tons of money by the YouTube. Like all the ads money, right? And I guess Twitch kind of want to do that too. We'll see. Netflix, they're doing so great job too. But it's ridiculous that I pay for the membership, but at the same time I have to watch the ads on Netflix. I'm literally paying it, and then I pay for watch the ads. Ugh. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. 4 times. If you watch one episode, you watch 4 times. They still sell your data. Yeah. Amazon Prime does that now too. Really? Same with the Amazon Prime Video. Now we have to pay more to avoid the ad. Bruh! But I think in my case, I don't really mind that much. I always stay as like a lowest budget of the Netflix. Because I try not to watch Netflix, but sometimes they make a pretty good show. So, and then also because of my membership benefit, I don't technically pay for Netflix. like for the Korean. So how it works for me is that I have the highest rank. Hey, thanks for the 20 months sub. Highest rank on the phone bill, like a phone bill services they provide. Depends on how much you pay for the data plan. They give some of the benefits, right? And then one of my benefit is that I can choose any of the advantage that I want every month. So I decided to pick the membership called Neighbor Plus. So for the Neighbor Plus, you have to pay for it. But since I have this benefit, I get the Neighbor Plus membership for free, and the Neighbor Plus membership give Netflix membership for free. So, and anyway, I have to use this like a data plan because I'm a streamer. So like for me, it's like a good bonus. Like I think a lot of companies are like that in Korea, and probably is to make their own ecosystem that like let's do the collaboration so that they just concord the whole market. Like few of the companies, they just do the all collaboration. So if you're the member of here, you will have the benefit of here. Like sims like that. Like yeah. So do you have those kind of things too? I feel like it's kind of a Korean thing. Like a lot of things are related just like that here. Cell phone companies are doing that in US too. Ah yeah? Really? Something like that. I get HBO Max from AT&T. Ah, okay. Not for free, but discounted. Ah, I see. Here, there are many of the like the what's that called? Benefit that you get for free. I don't think I have that option. Really? Or maybe you're not paying enough. You know, like because my phone bill plan is like one of the most expensive plan. It they don't give you if you pay the regular price or something like that. Sports channel. I see. Hello. Yeah. Oh, and guess what? Seems like no, not seems like my parents gonna move to new apartment. So what's going on is that April, May. 2 months later, I think 2 months later, they're gonna move to the new place. Still rent, like they, uh, because of this, we keep discussing a lot of stuff. So here's the thing. Like a Korea house, like real estate market is really messed up. Like let's see. It's kind of like something like this. Rising household debt. South Korea's household debt stands at 92% of GDP, one of the highest level globally. A significant portion of this debt is tied to mortgage loan, which could pose serious financial crisis if housing prices decline. Possibility of interest rate hike while the current debate, blah, 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 blah. Demographic change, blah, 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 blah. Like, technically, like, no kid, high interest rate, everyone get the like maximum loan to get the house. So the market itself was just like really like messed up, and the price of the house, what was it, seems like, let me see, my parents moved to the house around 2019 18 or something like that, and when they moved to the house 2018 19 or something like that, she said the price was about this amount. How much is this? 100, 1000, 만, 10만, 20, 276, $277,000 or something like that. Yeah. When they just moved to the house price was like that. Now they're selling almost like this price. My parents cannot afford it. Okay, first of all, it's too expensive, so they cannot afford it. So they have to live in the rent again, once again. Crazy. And then the most crazy part is that, like I described many times, Chad, we're living in a suburb. We're not living in the central city or something like that. But just because all this house pricing like going up. Like in case of Seoul, they're just insane. Like it's like never ever something like that. But anyway, crazy. But anyway, and and then the problem is there is a lot of potential that this house market might collapse because of all these problems. Like even right now, so many people want to sell the house, no one wants to buy a house, and because of that, rent price is going insane. So my parents, they wanted to move to the new place because their landlord asked them to like, can you move? I want to sell the house. Because people started to having the fear that, oh shit, the house price might decrease. And everyone wants to sell the house. And nobody wants to buy the house. So everyone wants to live in the rent. So like, you know what I'm saying? So because of that, last year, the landlord asked my parents to move out. And that time, they could have moved, but like, the landlord was like kind of begging my parents like, oh please stay a little more, like, you know, I will pay the fee, I will pay you when you move out, like we have to call the trucks and stuff like that, right? So like, oh please like, I want to sell the house, but before we get the tenant, can you like, before we sell the house, can you please take care of the house or something like that? So like my parents are like, all right. So like they, you know, like listen for like, because they're begging us. But anyway, like that. And that time when they were looking for the rent contract lasts like 2 years, Chad. And then when they look for it, the price was much lower. Let me see. 지금 얼마더라? 30% chat. Last year. 그러니까 약간 let me see. Like half a year ago. Compared to like 6 or 7 months ago, and right now the rent increased 33% or something like crazy. So like what's going on is that nobody wants to buy the house, so everyone wants to get the rent, and because everyone wants to get the rent price is like going crazy. And then this happened the last 6 months, so my parents are like oh gosh. Yeah, and then my father was saying that like we probably have to move out again 2 years later, because probably this landlord, she also wants to sell the house, but because no one wants to buy the house, that the house been stay there for like this is like what's happening in like a lot of like suburb area. Maybe like in Gangnam or the central part of the Seoul, they're still doing alright, but beside that part, you know, all the other part of the house pricing is like this, you know. A lot of house are on the auction. Everyone wants to sell the house, but because like everyone having some trouble for paying their debt because of the mortgage, interest rate never goes, like kind of like seems like it's not gonna go down, and then like they're busy for paying the debt, and then now they finally like, oh, I can't handle this anymore. I want to sell the house. A lot of people are like that. Yeah, so like it's kind of almost the highest, and the crazy part is that even we're at the like highest peak of the bubble. The politicians, I heard it's about to do the what's that, voting session chat. Peoples are about to vote, so they're like they've been talking about, oh yeah, election season. So like these crazy politicians started to talk about like, oh, like we're trying to protect the house pricing, and then like, oh my goodness, good luck, man. Disaster. I don't know, man. Crazy. I guess I sometimes a little complain about that, like I'm living in the like cheap rent, but I kind of slowly realize that maybe at this point I don't want to move to anywhere else. I feel like this house is actually really good. I can't find the house anywhere like this. Like they never ask me to increase the rent. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I think my rent price right now. No. Actually, I check out the bill, like water, electricity, like gas. This month, because of the winter, the gas was quite expensive. Blah blah, like that. I think I was wrong, Chad. I don't know. Oh, never mind. Still, my rent is about 350 to 400. It's under 400. And I just realized that I can't find this kind of place anywhere else. Yeah, like, but you gotta understand, Chad. Like every time I go Seoul and then try to come back home, and if I miss the train, I have to take the taxi. And every time I take the taxi, I pay $35. I am living in a like suburb area. I'm not living in the central area. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's part of the reason why the rent is cheap. But still, I think still because last time, no, there is a public transportation, but because my place is a little bit like too outside of the like Seoul. Free ship for taxi? Okay, whatever. If you say so. But still, like, I don't want to freaking pay like $35 for the taxi, you know? So I always try to get the public transportation, but usually my last train or bus is around like 10. Like, because I'm not living in the area. Like, it's like quite. But anyway, like that. But still, even thinking about that, when I checked out rent around this neighborhood, I just realized that I need at least like 1.5, like a even in the same neighbor. I mean, the fact that this house is old, I got it, but still, I can't find any kinds of the place that this much of the price with this much of the value. Like, I think that my house is pretty big enough. You know, it's almost like, because the loft is very tall, it's almost like a 2-room size of the house. You know, even if it's a studio house, it's very big enough, you know? So I just like slowly start to realize that maybe I should stop complaining about my house. Just only thing that I complain is from time to time I have to see cockroaches, and in the winter season it's freaking cold, and it's a little far from Seoul. That's it. But can you find any of the places like that? No. So I'm like, okay. I should just shush my mouth and then just work hard and then save my money. And then hopefully in the future I have a chance to move out to the better place, you know? Anyway, I'm just like waiting for it. Like, you know. Free roaches. What a deal. Yeah, because I am sure that the house price will anyway go down sooner or later. It's just a matter of the fact, you know what I mean? Like it just it's supposed to happen, but like because of the vote, the politicians want to secure their, you know, like job or space or whatever, so they just keep delaying it, and then they're just melting all the money from like all the other places. So I just know that it's a matter of the fact that I'll just chill out, you know. But I feel bad. Like, I don't know. People should stop doing that. Like, I mean, I understand why they made those kind of decisions. Yesterday, I was watching about the way Korean people invest. But the thing is that it's all about the greed. Like how a lot of Korean people invest on something is more similar to gambling mindset. So there was a lot of like investment research about the Korean people, and then they were saying like so many of the Korean people want the what's that called, chat, like all in and get jackpot kind of like, so it's like gambling. Like I'm gonna put all of my money on the coin, and then hopefully I get all the money back in just a couple months or something like that. And that's gambling. That's not investment. You need money to invest in the first place. No. That's the thing. People don't think like that here. They put their own money, like just whole money. Even if they don't have money, they just put all money in, or they get the loan and get all money in. That's why I'm saying that like people have the gambling mindset. That's not investment. Investment is something that you pick the right place to set your money and wait for it, and the time shows you the value. It doesn't show up instantly in a like couple months or a year or two. You know, you have to wait, you know, and like you have to do the research a lot. And then, but like the thing is that I feel like a lot of people here just listen to the neighbors. Oh, you know, I heard that someone bought the apartment over there. They get the like whole mortgage, and then the house of the price like doubled. I'm like, oh my god, maybe I should do that too. they don't do the research, they don't check out the market, but they just listen to neighbor and get the mortgage, get the loan, and then you know, buy and then there was another research about that. A lot of people started talking about that we have to do the stocks, but like Korean stock market is bad, so we have to invest on US stock market. And then there was a chart what kind of stocks they buy the most, like Korean people buy the most. And then the number one was Tesla. Like, okay. And then after that, there was what's it called? Leverage something ETF. So and then like so the top 5 or 6 were all the kind of like gambling type of the stocks, not exactly you're investing your money on the value. You know what I mean, Chad? You know what I mean? And it just made me feel so sad that like you work hard and then you save your entire life, and then how could you make that stupid decision to put all of your asset and hoping and like copiuming that like it's gonna be double, it's gonna be tripled. That's literally gamble. That's like literally the casino, right? You just like put all your money in and then like hopefully, okay, jackpot. Like what's the difference? But anyway, but the problem is, I feel like still a lot of young people are doing it, and then they keep getting the wrong information. Like, it's just such a tragedy. Yeah. Not good, not good. Gambling is not. I mean, if you gamble the money that you can handle, it's fine. But putting your entire money plus get the loan or mortgage from the bank and put it in the like gamble is such a what kind of idea is that? And then they're saying that like, oh, if you don't get the loan and then you don't buy the house, you're stupid. Excuse me, you're saying that if you don't gamble with your like put all your money and dab, you're like stupid? And I'm like, I don't think so. I mean, maybe it worked before. It worked before, you know, like the Korea economies and the market was kind of like like rapidly grew type of the market before. But the thing is that it's not lasting forever just like that. And that's something that make me feel sometimes sad. Financial Squid Game. Exactly, that's what the report was talking about. Korean people are doing the Squid Game in the investing market. Exactly. That he used that word on his report, like Squid Game. Like, yeah, I wonder. I mean, you know, we made the Squid Game TV show. It's kind of like telling how the society goes, right? Yeah. But anyway, why am I talking about that? Yeah, so like my parents about to move out to the new place. And there's another bad news, Chad. The car that my parents have used seems like they used let me think about it. This when? 4학년, 5학년, 6학년, 중1, 중2, 중3, 중4? 아니 고1, 고2, 고3, 20살. 20살이고. Oh, 22 years. So my parents have been using the car, the one that I drove, you know, used for 22 years, and then it's been fine. But the thing is that recently it started making a weird sound, like noise, and they check out, and then it said like it's about to die. Like, so my parents are like, oh shit. And we're like kind of discussing about how to deal with this. So seems like what's it called? generator, power generator. It has a problem with the power generator, and also because it's like the very old car, so you can't even really replace the stops in the car. You know what I mean? So I guess this car is about to like say goodbye, and then like, I mean, we can get it, but like it's kind of like, is it worth to do it? Because seems like if we want to fix the car, we have to fix a lot of stuffs, and then even after that, it doesn't really guarantee that it's gonna work, like how long it will work or something like that. So my parents are kind of like, I guess it's about to say goodbye to this car. Engine? I'm not sure. My mom said like power generator or something like that. It's on the left side, like next to the driver's seat. Like it make the weird sound like this. and then I also heard that because this is a very old model, like technically we're not supposed to use it because of the 뭐더라? Regulation of the ecosystem or whatever, something like that. But because of my dad is a disabled person, it's still we are still able to use it like legally, you know, like exception. Yeah, pollution regulation. Thanks. Emission regulation. Yeah, that one. So like my parents are like, I think it's about to say goodbye. Yeah. And then anyway, seems like I think I might use the car often too, that I'm considering about doing the road trip in Korea. So we're discussing about getting the new car, or should we just remove the car and then rent the car when we need it? But I just personally think that it's better to just buy the new car. I mean, like they've been using like 22 years. I think it's a good time to buy the new house, right? Yeah. But the thing is that they have to move out soon, like 2 months later. So like they're discussing about like this, yada yada yada. And also, since I'm a business owner, like if I get the car, I get the like tax reduction, you know, like here when you have the business, if you buy the house, it compensate the tax reduction thing, you know. Get a new used car. Nah, I think if we get the car, we probably get a new car, because my parents are the one like take care of it very well. So even also reduction of the EV, like electric cars. Probably, yeah. I think there was something like that too. Something like that. Yeah, I think I've heard of it. I have to like check it out. Isn't the hybrid also part of that, chat? Like a hybrid car? Because it has like electricity and gasoline, like stuff like that, right? I don't know. Yeah. So I personally think that it's good to have the hybrid car. And I personally prefer the SUV. So we're kind of like talking about it. And then the budget seems like about budget is about 27, something between 27,000 and no, not thousand. 20 뭐지? 2700? 2700? 2700. Yeah, 2700 and 30,000 or something like that, I guess. Yes. Like that's the budget. Seems like I have to work hard. Yeah. Seems like even if they order right now, there's like so many like queue, so we can buy the house a year later or something like that. That's what my mom said. So I mean, but if shit, well, that means I still have to rent a car for this year, bruh. I can't use the car anymore. That car is like, my father was like, you shouldn't use the car. Like it, even if it just stopped there, like there's like no doubt, you know. Nah, it's okay. I guess I'll just rent a car if I decide to go on a road trip, you know, because it's gonna be like just a couple days. 27. No, 100, not thou. Oh no, 27,000. Oh yeah, yeah. I can't do the math. 700. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 27,000 plus tax. We don't pay tax. Like I said, because of my father is disabled, we have the tax 그 뭐야 benefit. But the insurance, I heard that the only thing changes the insurance. We have to pay a lot of insurance because it's a new car. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Social Security. Yes, yes. Yeah. True, true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what he said. Like, because he's disabled, we'll still have the tax reduction and stuff like that. But the insurance gotta be. But you know, like, it's about the time. It is what it is. I mean, it's so painful that you have to all of a sudden, like, have to pay for a lot of money. But at the same time, they've been using that freaking car almost more than 22 years. It's like, it's a good time to change, I think. It's not that they use it only like a couple of years and change. Like, it was always. But I was a little surprised about it too, because they were kept saying that the car has been doing fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My father is very yeah, that's something, chat. Even if I often complain about my dad, like how frugal or how what's that called, chat? Like overthinking type of person and give a lot of stress to us. I just slowly realized that because he's been doing that, I feel like we could have saved a lot of money, you know? Like since I was a kid, he always like check everything, all the benefits, all the like programs, you know, like do all the research. Even when it comes to scholarship, he check all the things, even for my dormitory and stuff like that. Like when I was in school, I went to the very, very cheap dormitory. And how much was it? I think I paid almost, I don't know, how much is it? I can't remember. Holy shoot. So cheap. My dormitory was about 100 $110? $110? Like, so if I pay $110 every month, I live there. And then they even gave us meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Yeah, oh my god, so cheap. But anyway, so my father found this, and because of the disabled, the social security thing, I was able to apply, and also my grade of the school was good enough. But anyway, like all these things. That time I couldn't see it. I was just a little bit complaining. Not little bit. I just complained a lot. Like, oh, he's so frugal. Oh, like he's blah, 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 like stressing me. He's overthinking. Like, can he just do it? Like, why is he like comparing and thinking so much? Like, I was thinking like that before, but this time I kind of slowly started to realize that because of all the effort he put on that time, we were able to save a lot of money. Yeah, hard to see why at that time. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, and then as a grown up who started to deal with all this financial management and stuff like that, I slowly started to realize that, oh my god, how could my parents raise 2 kids with their budget? And it was because of based on my mom's hard working, and it was based on because of my father's hard management. And then I just like slowly started to feel like kind of, you know, very grateful for my parents, you know. And then I kind of start to stop hating my dad a bit. Like I started to understand, you know, their perspective. Appa is a cranky old man, but he does have good side. I mean, like, he's a cranky guy, but he did a very good job, I guess. Like, he never made any troubles, you know, thinking of that. You know, he never did something terrible. Just a little bit of abusement. You know, just a little domestic abusement, but like we can't forget about that. Anyway, yeah. I mean, back in that time, a lot of parents were like that, guys. A lot of parents are like that. You know, back in my day, you know, a lot of parents were like that. Maybe just a little extreme, but he never really made any troubles beside that. So I would just say like, maybe it's alright. Yeah, and then especially I was very surprised that we had a piano at parents' place, and then they couldn't really sell it because, you know, like they paid a lot, and then we did not know that, but there was the receipt inside the chair. And then yesterday they decided to just like, okay, let's get rid of it because we're about to move out. And then if they still want to carry the piano, it's gonna cost a lot. And then no one's actually like playing anymore. And I have my own piano, so it's not a big deal for me. And it turned out that they paid almost like a 2,000 or something like that back in that day to buy the piano. And then I just like freaked out, like, oh my god, my parents were poor, and because of me and my brother, they decided to buy it, you know. So I just realized that even if my dad was very frugal, but still, if it was something related with our education or something that we want to do, he was very supportive, you know. Thinking of that, I started to feel really bad. Like, when I went college, he got me the like very expensive camera. Like when my brother went high school, one of the best high school in Korea, he got him the one of the best laptop, like stuff like that. So he is very frugal in the daily life, you know, like always talking about like 50 cents, $1. But when it comes to like a huge like decision making, buying something, he's been always like, I just get the best one, you know, so that they can use it for a long time. And then like, but still, he will spend a month to get the best budget, you know, like let's say that he decides to buy the camera, then it takes about a month to buy the camera, like to find any place at least like $1 more cheaper, like this, you know. So I just started to realize that how stressful his life has been, you know. try to manage the budget and then asset. Yeah. I slowly start to realize that how wise my dad, you know, and because of that, my mom is chill, like, because she doesn't have to worry about it. Just let all the hard work, you know, let him do it. Okay, he's gonna do it. You know, I don't know. Yeah, something like that. So anyway, I guess we're gonna get a new house, and I have to work hard, bruh. But I don't want to work hard. I want to be lazy. I don't want to make money. I just want to you know. Welcome to being an adult. Ah, shit. Shall we buy the lottery, chat? Lottery time? Lottery time? Just lottery time? I invest a lot in my children. One is now... No? A computer software engineer, and other, well, she is a full-time mother. Oh, I see. Might be your lucky day. Damn. So, that's a whole news that just kept talking about it again. No, still sat there. I need to call someone, but like, I've been not really staying home that much these days. Like, beside this, there are so many things I have to handle right now. Hold on. Yeah. Speaking of which, I have to talk to the repairing service for my cat toilet. 1 second. Cat's toilet. You don't know? This one. So we have this one. Same model. So after cat poop or pee, it just like roll over and then just drop all this shit on the bottom. So it doesn't smell, you know, and then it doesn't really like, what's that called? Scattered the sand outside of the toilet. It's pretty good. The thing is that it's been making the weird noise for a while, so let's see. I don't like the design though. It's ugly. Our parents' car is a Santa Fe 2. I don't like this like box shaped kind of design. It's ugly. Oh, wow. Okay. This one, I guess. It's exactly in the budget. Yeah. I was actually considering about this one, but I need to talk to my parents. And personally, I want to have the SUV car that Tucson is smaller. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Maybe Santa Fe's better then. Yeah. So what I prefer is that the SUV car that you can fold all the way down so that you can make the space so that you can do the like camping in the car stuff like that. You know. So it's for like contents. Yeah. My parents' car is not like that. I can't like fold all the way down. That's one of the reasons that I didn't really like about it. Little short. Yeah. Yeah, I heard that too. Like the difference between the Tucson and the Santa Fe is the size of the car is a bit little more bigger. So the Santa Fe is more kind of like average family car here in Korea, I think. If you have like a four family, like a two kids with the one parents. Car wow Santa Fe. Car wow Santa Fe. This one? This one? This one? This is 2020. This one? Game changer. This one? Car wow. Is it a car review channel?
This is the new Hyundai Santa Fe. Blimey. Kind of reminds me of the old
Blimey.
Land Rover Defender, you know, the one that looked good. It's got a real luxury vibe to it. Loads of lovely tech, space for 7 people.
7
And a price tag that
people.
puts it in between the mainstreams and the premium SUVs. Could this
Okay, let's
Hyundai
get
be
this one.
Car of
Done. Let's buy this one.
the year. Let's find out.
Done deal.
Yeah.
Is it done deal or deal done? Done deal, right?
Think that a big car such as this would have a big engine to match? Maybe a 6-cylinder? No.
Done
It's
deal.
4-cylinder only in the UK. Also, it's only got 1.6 litres in capacity. Now, you can get a plug-in hybrid version with 253 horsepower or this self-charging hybrid, which has 215 horsepower. Does that mean it's slow? The first car I ever bought for myself was a Ford Fiesta Mark II XR2. So that was considered a quick car in the 1990s, and it did 0 to 60 in just over 10 seconds. So if this can do 0 to 60 in just under 10 seconds, I can't call it slow. So let's find out what it is. Specialist timing gear here, time to launch it. So the initial pickup was off the electric motor. Then you got the petrol motor kicking in pretty blooming quickly. I didn't mind the noise of it revving it out either. And I tell you what, I really don't mind. 0 to 60.
Chet, is hybrid better than just a gasoline car? What you think? Yeah. What's the faster and safe gas for a city drive? Yeah. What's the difference between the like a pros and cons of the gasoline and hybrid, you think? Gas has to fill up more often. Hybrid is heavier. Hybrid is heavier? Cost more usually. Yeah. Cost except that. All the batteries. Engine battery. What about the maintenance? Like if you use the hybrid car, do you save from the gas? Because you use the charging. Depends. I think their apartment has the charging spot. Like a lot of places here right now have a no issue with the charging spot. Good battery warranty, it's fine. Yeah. You still use the gas part. Yeah. Hybrid is self-charge? Wait, I think I need to learn about the hybrid car first. Oh, I don't plug it? What is hybrid car? Maybe, shall we watch this one? How hybrid car works. Some hybrid you plug. I see. I see.
How does a hybrid car work? Let's dive under the hood of a hybrid car to explore its intricate components that seamlessly blend internal combustion with cutting-edge electric technology. Unlike traditional cars, hybrid cars represent a blend of gasoline engine and electric motor. At low speeds, the car can solely operate on electric power, resulting in zero fuel consumption. Under more demanding acceleration, the gasoline engine engages to propel the vehicle, while also driving a generator, responsible for recharging the electric motor's batteries. The battery is like the fuel tank for the electric motor, storing and supplying energy to power the vehicle. These advanced batteries are designed to be rechargeable and store energy captured during braking or through the gasoline engine. Some hybrid cars also have a 12-volt auxiliary battery to power various features such as lighting, windows, and door locks. The moment the start button is engaged, it activates the onboard computers, known as electronic control units, to undertake tasks such as assessing the hybrid battery's status, monitoring engine and ambient temperatures. The hybrid battery's power is then directed to the inverter converter. This essential component regulates the flow of high voltage to and from the motor generators. The motor generators, as their name implies, serve a dual purpose, functioning as both a motor for providing power and a generator for recharging the hybrid battery. A power split
little
device,
elf inside,
which functions
yeah.
similarly as a continuously variable transmission, efficiently manages power distribution between the engine and the motor generator.
like the video
power
we
is
watched
transmitted to
yesterday.
wheels during accelerating and
Shiva!
cruising. As we move to the braking
Yeah,
system,
named Shiva.
you'll notice something special: regenerative braking. When you brake, the electric
Brilliant,
motor acts
guys.
as a generator. The system captures kinetic energy from the turning wheels and converts that into electrical energy, and channels it back into the battery pack. Efficient cooling is
그렇구나. I see.
0.15 seconds, which is actually quicker not only than my old XR2, but a Peugeot 205 GTI, the car that I actually lusted for when I had the XR2. So that is actually pretty impressive. So no worries about the engine being too small then. Actually, it could be a different story when you're trying to overtake on the motorway, but more on that later. But for now, that is not bad at all. However, 0 to 60 times isn't really why someone might choose to buy this car. There's another reason. You buy a Hyundai because it offers good old-fashioned value for money. So the Santa Fe range kicks off at £46,000. But if you want this trim level, it's £50,000. Now, it does make it quite a bit more expensive than the equivalent Skoda Kodiaq or Nissan X-Trail. If you look at it another way, it significantly undercuts the likes of the Audi Q7 and Land Rover Discovery. Oh, and you can save an average of £4,000 off on through CarWow. But that's not all. You see, I think it's right to compare it to those premium brands because it does look like a premium vehicle. I especially love the H daytime running lights. You've got premium features like 20-inch alloy wheels as standard.
Really? I
roof
hate that.
bars, yeah, on all versions as well. And there's no mistaking or denying.
The H looking light is like terrible for me. I don't know.
Language in there, isn't there? A bit like the current Land Rover Discovery. There's a bit of a shocker round the back. It's not great from this angle. It's like they did a good job of designing the rest of the car and then just ran out of design ideas at the end and just went, yeah, that'll do. I can sort of forgive them though. Each their own. It's all a matter of
Too
opinion.
boxy for
What do you
me,
think of it?
right?
I really
Me
like it.
too.
So Adam likes it. That's Adam there. Adam likes it. James?
I don't like the rear. I don't like
I don't like it either. I don't like it either. I don't like the design.
Although, you know, people in glass houses. Anyway, hopefully the inside is a lot better. Well, the interior does look rather special. I love the design. This big
Interior
screen
seems
reminds me
alright.
of a BMW. However, I like the fact that you do have the climate control button separate from the main infotainment screen, which you don't on a BMW. It does feel special and expensive in here. It's definitely up there with the premium brands, but does it feel premium? Overall, the materials do feel lovely. And got to say this.
I feel like the interiors are pretty good.
Bar a Lexus. That just makes the car feel expensive. So too do these lovely seats.
Apple
They're
Android
very
car?
comfortable, and I like this light
What's
coloured
that?
interior. There are other interiors available if you prefer. Certain bits
Ooh.
don't feel quite so nice. The material's down here and here on the door, a little bit on the cheap feeling side. And then there's this, which is the gear selector. It's sort of like an electric razor that's stuck on there. It's not the highest quality either. However, its location is rather handy. You see, the advantage
Link phone to your
of
car.
having
We don't use the
that
iPhone, so it's
drive
fine.
select lever there is that it's just so easy to operate. Look, I want to go to reverse, to park into this space.
Oh,
Not
I
reaching
hate
down
that
here.
one. But
There
okay,
are
maybe if I
just
get
in
used to it,
perfect
I'm gonna be
place.
fine. Oh my
And then
god,
when
I
you go
really
forward
struggled
again,
with that
stop,
last
pull
time.
forward.
Which
So
car was
good.
that?
Function
I think it
over
was in the
four.
US road
That's
trip
what Hyundai's
car.
gone for with that, and you know, I
The
appreciate
the you're
way this car
changing the
drives
gear
because
with
it does remind me of
the
a Land
lever,
Rover
you know?
Discovery, the previous one, you know, the boxy one, the one
The
that
car that I
everyone really
liked on the road
Because
trip.
you sit quite high,
Yeah,
not the cars in the Discovery,
Chevrolet.
but because you've got that flat bonnet, you get a really good
That
sense
one.
of where the
Maybe-
corners of
maybe
the
I just
car
need to
are.
get
You
used to
good
it.
View forward as well. These pillars aren't too bad, and you've got big door mirrors which give you a good view out. Plus, you get the
But maybe this is convenient. But I think I more prefer the analog style. Like you're switching gear with your right hand like this. You know?
window is good.
I don't know.
And then
It's
the
more
brakes,
kinda like
you know,
cool.
Some hybrids can have grabby brakes. These are pretty progressive.
Cool
so
for
you
me,
don't
you know?
end up, like headbutting the steering wheel when you just.
Oh my god, can you believe it that maybe one day in the next generation, the people even don't really know. Like people will call like this car as a retro one day because everyone are freaking like clicking buttons on the right side. Oh my goodness. It's already retro. No way.
Trying to slow down gradually. Also, the suspension feels nice and compliant. You get the occasional like rocking from side to side, like you do
Manual
in the Land Rover
gearbox.
Discovery when you go over bigger bumps.
Damn.
But that kind of gives it a feeling of expensive SUV-ness. Now, one of the good things about it is that while it's big, it's still quite manoeuvrable. So the turning circle is 11.6 meters. Now, a car with a better turning circle is the Nissan X-Trail. You can see my full video review of that by clicking on the pop-out banner or scanning the QR code. But the surround view cameras and all the sensors on this just make it easy to navigate where you're going, and I hopefully can just make this without curbing the wheels. Yes. And then this with the indicator just gives me a great view out over here as well, my blind spot. So I'm really
This
aware
this
of
should
what's
be an
around me.
option, I feel
Also,
like, not the
hybrid
default,
system is
right?
fairly
Well,
smooth.
hold on. Is this car the default car, or he put all the options in it, Chad? Like the options that the car can give you or something. This is like the best performance of the car, right? Not isn't the default, right?
This car, being the normal hybrid, will coast along at low speed.
Premium
on its
looks
power
like
load,
it.
But it doesn't take long for the
Yeah.
petrol motor to kick in, but it's not intrusive really. No, look, over there's another one. Look, someone's bought a grey Hyundai Santa Fe. Overall, this is a nice car to drive around in town. However, is it a nice car to be driven in? There's plenty of room here in the middle row. You can slide the seats like that, and you can recline them. Wow. That's really good and very comfy. Plenty of headroom, plenty of knee room, lots of foot space, and the car's quite wide, so even with 3 adults in the middle row, it's comfy enough for everyone. There is one question. Where the heck are the climate controls for the middle row? I have seat heaters for the outer seats.
Nice.
No climate. Wait a minute. What's going on here? So people in the very back can control the ventilation, but not if you're in the middle row. That's odd. What happens if there's no one in the back? You have to reach around to control.
That's a little weird, yeah.
So tech generally throughout the car is pretty good. So if you look back here, you'll see we've got a 230 volt socket there.
I feel
You've got
like
an
they
old-fashioned
designed it for
12
like
volt over there,
camping.
and then you've got USB-C
You know what I mean?
there and a USB-C on the other side. And I like this as well. You have the USB-Cs here.
They designed
built
it for
into
the people
front
who
seat
just
sides.
like
Look
fold
there,
it all the
there's
way
one
down and then
there.
like
But
sleep
what is
there
more
and stuff like
important
that.
is what is the tech like?
Yeah,
on
like a
the
travel.
front?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you've
yeah.
got two USB-Cs there, and with this one you can toggle between actually file download or charging only. And then you've got two wireless chargers there. And I
Wow.
like the fact that when you put
I
your
feel like this is
phone on
also
there,
the options, like a premium option.
So we'll just shut the door.
This can be the default
And that'll
option,
work. Watch this. So
right?
you put your phone on there, and then you can see it charging on there, so you know that that wireless charging is actually working and charging your phone. But doors opened. and now it's
Wireless
gone
is
off again.
premium.
Bizarre. What's less bizarre is the infotainment system. So it's fairly easy to operate. I like the graphics, they're quite sharp. It's not the zippiest system, but it's okay. It's relatively easy to figure out all the different menus and swipe through things. I find it quite easy to use, and you've got some shortcut
I
buttons with
think
the physical
our
buttons down here,
family
which I
are
like
very
as well.
simple
It's really handy for
people.
these down here, especially
We
the
don't
camera
really
buttons. If you
need all
suddenly
of
need
this
to,
kind of
get the cameras up to help you
like
navigate
functions,
stuff
to
like
be
that,
honest.
maneuver around tight spaces. Then we come to the main digital driver's display. It's nice and clear. You can just cycle through different menus and stuff like that. Is it doing the same thing again because the door's open? What you're doing?
I
Oh, there we
prefer
go.
actual
Got-
buttons.
yeah,
Kind of me
so things
too.
that you can cycle
I
in
prefer like
between.
buttons
And
too.
on mid to high spec cars, you also get a heads-up
It's
display,
so
which is
annoying.
very nice. And there's some other tech on this car as standard, which can just make your life easier.
Bad
Now, if you want
drivers
to see
need
which
all
model
the
I
help
think
they
is the
can
best
get.
version of the Hyundai Santa Fe and the best trim level, then click on the
Yeah,
pop-out banner
right.
ping in the top right-hand corner of the screen.
But
and
I
follow the QR code
want
on screen.
the
So I
back
can figure
camera.
my
The back
ideal
camera
car
is a default
through
these days, I
CarWow.
feel
You
like,
can see
right?
exactly how much
But
you
like
can save on it. Now, there is
360
one
camera,
other piece
I
of
don't
tech on
really
this
need
car
that.
which I love because it just makes your life as a driver so much easier. If you're changing your car, then you've got to check out CarWow, because there's nothing quite like knowing that you're getting a great price, both when selling your old car and finding a new one. CarWow makes all the stuff that's hard work about car changing, like the haggling, the no-shows, and the nasty
Ooh.
surprises.
If we get a new car, we can't even do that, Chad. Like, we go to the port and get the ship, you know, like go on the ship, and then bring our own car to the Jeju, and then drive in Jeju. Ooh.
Life-changing. Now, if you want to go
Very,
to CarWow right now, I'll put a link in the description of this video and the pinned comment. Alternatively,
And
you
ferry
can click
to
on the pop-out
Japan.
banner ping in the top right-hand corner of the screen
Ooh,
now,
to
or
that.
scan the
Ooh, that's gonna be pretty cool. But the thing is that then I have to drive all the way to the Busan. I'm not sure if I can do that. If I want to do that, I have to drive all the way to the Busan and then take the ferry and then go there. That'd be so expensive, is it?
QR code on screen using your mobile phone to go.
Oh, or maybe it can depart from Incheon. But I'm not sure if there are many. Ooh, you know what we can do? We can even like take the ferry and then go somewhere else. Maybe like China. Ooh. And we don't have to freaking rent car anymore. Just keep our car.
Go directly there. Car
Yeah.
change. CarWow.
I'm pretty sure
You
there are a
see,
lot of
all
ferries go
versions
to
of Santa
China.
Fe come with adaptive
Drive in
cruise
China?
control.
Is it
And I
painful?
love it
Oh shit, never
because
mind
I do a
this.
lot of miles and it just makes life easier. So I'm just gonna turn it on now. There we go. Set the speed to the speed limit, and it will auto steer and keep me a safe distance from the car in front, and it'll keep me at the speed limit. So that just makes long distance
Rules.
nice and easy. Really, really does. On certain models of car, you have to pay extra for that feature, so it's great that Hyundai give it you, even with the entry-level model. Now I've just set the speed to 40 miles an hour because I want to see what the pickup is like on this car, going from 40 to 70, considering it's just got a 1.6 litre engine. So here we go, 3, 2, 1, I'm going to floor it now. Okay, so it's not insanely quick.
Yo, Zolex extra to 47
but
months
it's
up.
quick enough. That actually does all right. And because you've got that hybrid system with the electric motor giving you some instant get up and go, it doesn't feel that sluggish off the mark. It's definitely got enough performance. What about the economy though?
What the fuck? Chet. Why is the fart like stink like crazy? What is the smell? What if I ate? What is terrible? What's going on? Oh! Hold on. Bruh. Stink.
Quite a big car. What's that going to do? This car is averaging 36.9 miles to the gallon. And interestingly, the claim figure for this four-wheel drive version, the Santa Fe Hybrid, is 38.2. So it's pretty blooming close. Also, while you can save some money buying the front-wheel drive version, it's not that much more economical. It's only supposed to do like just over 40 miles to the gallon. And that's because the four-wheel drive system is selectable. It actually only engages the back wheels when you need that extra traction. When you're cruising along normally on the motorway, it's just going to be running in front-wheel drive mode to save fuel. Speaking of which, when you're cruising along at motorway speeds, this is very relaxing. It's comfortable, it's quiet.
Motorhome?
Mile after mile.
Van?
This really does feel like
No.
quite luxurious transport. But what about if you're in the very back seats? Let's find out. So, space in the third row. Headrooms.
Wait, there's
all right.
another
You know
seat
what?
in
It's
the back?
reasonably comfy. I think adults can travel in the back here, and
Eh?
I seem to have plenty
There's no
of knee
trunk?
room, though. There's not so much room
Wait,
here.
wait, wait. Is it because it's some kind of wait? All the Santa Fe's are like this? Eh?
See what it's like when you actually have an adult sat in front of you. So, James, if you can just get yourself reasonably comfy. Knee
I
room's
mean,
now a bit
I don't
tighter, but
know
I
SUV
could live with that.
have
And you're all right there,
trunk.
James?
Yeah, I could go back a bit.
My
Please
parents'
don't go back a bit
SUV
more
have
because now
trunk.
it's less
We don't
fun
have
for
the
me.
seat
I'm
in the
just
back
thinking,
like this.
Yeah, this is more for kids. Can you get to a position where you're
We
actually
don't
fine,
need the
but I'm
freaking
fine too?
7-seat.
Yeah, that is all right, actually. I need to just show you this as well. If you need to get out, you press this button here on the top of the seat back like that. You move it forward, slide like that. And then you get in and out this way. But I'm not done yet because I want to show you this, look. So in the back you have two cup holders there, which is
All
handy.
down into a
But
trunk.
let's check out the storage
Okay,
spaces
let's
throughout
see.
the rest of the cabin. Hyundai says there's 18 cup holders in this car, so we've counted 2 in the back there on that side, another 2 there, so that's 4.
This part I want to skip it. I just want to see how the trunk works.
Keep stuff.
I just want to see how
there.
this would
Also
look
here,
like
if
if
we
I
go
decide to go on a camping, you know?
Which is with also a few airplane style carry-on suitcases in there. Now if you fold down the rearmost seats, which is easily done, then you have
What about the seat in the
630 litre
front?
capacity. And look, there's no load lip, so it's easy to slide things in and out. To fold down the middle row, all I have to do is press these buttons here like that. So if I just press that one in, and then you have loads of
There you
space.
go.
It's
That's
still
what I
not
wanted
quite
to
big
see.
in terms of
Okay,
tire
okay.
capacity as a Land Rover
Great.
Discovery,
That's what I
or
wanted
the
to
other end of the
see.
price scale, a Skoda Kodiaq. And that brings on to 5 annoying things about the new Hyundai Santa Fe. Because the plug-in hybrid version of the Santa Fe can only do 34 miles on electric power alone, it falls into the slightly higher 12% bracket for benefiting company car tax. Whereas
Homeless
the plug-in
car
hybrid
stream.
version
Yeah,
of the
that's
Skoda
what I
Kodiaq,
kind
which
of
can
want to do, you know?
75 miles on electric power load, falls into the 5% bracket. So if you're a company car driver, this car
Doesn't
will
look
be
fully
less
flat.
if you
Is
like
it?
caravanning, then the Hyundai Santa Fe won't be for you. You see, the maximum towing capacity of all versions is 1.1 tonnes. Now compare that to the maximum towing capacity that you can get with a Nissan X-Trail of 2 tonnes and 2.4 tonnes for a Skoda Kodiaq. It's not great, is it? And when you're comparing it to its
Flatten up. This one is Santa. Let's see. Hmm.
일 1층은 넓은 거실, 2층은 개방감 좋은 다락방, 캠핑이 끝나면 6인승 SUV, 평소 때는 출퇴근용 데일리카, 주차는 지하 주차장에. 국내 환경에 맞는 합리적인 캠핑카 리뷰를 준비했습니다. 쉽게 선택할 수 있는 가격대가 아니라서 최대한 자세하게 리뷰하기 위해 2주간 직접 사용했고 사용 후기를 꼼꼼하게 준비했습니다. 하지만 내부 공간에 대한 평가는 호불호가 없습니다. 차박을 평가는 생길 수 있습니다. 이쯤 되면 왜 하필 산타페일까? 라는 궁금증이 생길 수 있습니다. 산타페의 성능에 대한 평가.
그리고 디자인에 대한 평가는 호불호가 있을 수 있겠지만 내부 공간에 대한 평가는 호불호가 없습니다. 차박을 위해 나왔다고 봐도 무방할 정도로 공간이 넓게 잘 나왔어요. 그리고 이것보다 더 중요한 것은 넓은 내부 공간에 비해 차가 지나치게 크지 않다는 것이죠. 차가 더 크면 당연히 캠핑하기도 편하겠지만 차량이 커질수록 운전과 주차가 어려워진다는 것도 같이 고려한다면 산타페 캠핑카가 데일리카와 캠핑카와의 타협점이라고 볼 수 있습니다. 물론 데일리카와 캠핑카와의 최고의 타협점은 카니발이라고 생각합니다. 그런데 SUV를 좋아하거나 타륜이 필요하거나 주차 공간이 협소하거나 부부가 같이 사용해야 한다면 카니발보다는 산타페가 좀 더 좋은 선택이 될 수 있습니다. 참고로 산타페 캠핑카의 높이는 190cm로 국내에 있는 모든 지하 주차장과 마트 주차장을 편하게 드나들 수 있습니다. 그리고 산타페의 디자인이 별로라는 평가가 많은데 일체감 좋은 루프를 씌움으로써 전체적인 디자인이 나아지기도 했습니다. 캠핑카를 장마 기간에 사용하는 바람에 오중 차박을 연속적으로 하게 되었습니다. 일단 하드탑이 처마 역할을 해줘서 비 오는 날에도 창문을 시원하게 열어둘 수 있어요. 웬만한 폭우에도 내부가 비로 들어오지 않더라고요. 그런데 바람까지 불게 되면 내부로 비가 들이칠 수밖에 없는데 이때는 창문을 살짝 올려주면 됩니다. 이 정도만 올려도 내부로 비가 들어올 일은 없어요. 창문을 닫는 것이 답답하다면 안에서 모든 세팅이 차 안에서 편하게 팝업 세팅해서 캠핑과 비교해서 장점을 더 느낄 수 있습니다.
Ah, wait, is this car kind of another model designed for camping? Seems like it, right?
세차를 하면서 루프
I
부분을
thought like she added the top of it like other gear or something, but seems like this car is just they added. Yeah, but like eh? I don't know.
집중적으로 물을 뿌려봅니다. 사용자가 주의해야 할 부분은 트시면은 통기성이 좋은 재질로 생활방수 정도만 가능합니다. 어느 정도의 비는 튕겨내지만 곰팡이가 생기지 않습니다. 특히 교통이다 보니 대부분의 빛을 차단시키고
Oh yeah. They make the camping car, like Santa Fe camping car. Seems like. See? Oh wow.
스킨이 암막 재질은 아닌데 어두운
That's pretty
색상이다
sick.
보니 대부분의 빛을 차단시키고 모든 창문을 다 닫으면 굉장히 어두워집니다. 어두운
Korean
느낌을
market
하기 위해서
only. Yeah,
영화관으로
seems like it.
세팅하기도 했어요. 저는
Whoa,
SUV 차박을 할 때 외부 시선을
bro.
차단함과 동시에 나만의 공간을
Pretty sick.
만들고 싶어서 항상 빛을 차단시키려고 노력하는데 SUV 창문 특성상 완벽하게 빛을 차단하기 쉽지 않아요. 그런데 루프탑 텐트는 창문만 닫으면 쉽게 빛이 차단됩니다. 아침잠이
Wow,
많은
that's
분은
pretty
2층에서
sick,
취침하는
man.
것도 좋을 것 같아요. 해가 떠도 모를 정도로
Damn,
정말
but I don't
완벽한
need
공간이
this.
만들어집니다.
I don't need this because my parents probably would not use it anyway. Whoa, it's pretty thick
저는
though.
산타페 2층을 많이
우와!
활용했어요. 커피도 마시고 영화도 보고 잠도 자고 풍경을 보면서 멍도 때리고 라면도 먹고 간식도 먹고 2층의 느낌을 정확히
Oh my
알고 싶어서
god.
일부러 2층을
So
많이
cool.
활용하려고 노력했어요. 2주간
Right?
사용하면서 느낀 것은
어머.
2층은 단순히 쉬거나 자는 공간 혹은 아이들을 위한 공간.
와, 좀 쩐다. Super cool.
2층에서 뭔가를 하려면 일단 가지고
You could
올라가야
actually
하는데
leave out of bed.
여기까지는
Yeah,
괜찮아요.
maybe I don't need a
그런데
house
놓친 물건이
anymore,
있어서 다시
guys.
가지러 가려면
Actually,
일단 모든
homeless
물건을
homeless
한쪽으로
life.
옮겨두고 한쪽 천장을 열고 내려가서 물건 챙기고 다시 올라와서
You won't
천장을
need
닫고
an apartment
누군가가 짐을
anymore.
전달해준다고
Yeah,
해도
show me just
결국
moved
모든
out.
짐을 가지고 내려와야 하기 때문에
Mini
이것은
apartment.
생각보다 귀찮습니다. 그래서 솔로 캠핑이나 커플 캠핑이라면 1층은 주방 겸 거실, 2층은 휴식, 취침 공간, 가족 캠퍼라면 1층은 부부 공간, 2층은 아이들 공간 이렇게 분류해서 2층에는 짐을 최소한으로
와,
두는 것이
쩐다.
좋습니다. 저도
Pretty
절개형
cool.
팝업 텐트를 처음 사용해봤기 때문에 이런 부분을 알지 못하고 욕심을 내서 사용했던 것 같아요. 이제는 어떻게 사용해야 할지 알겠더라고요.
우와.
루프탑 텐트에서 멋진 푸지고 나르는 게 2주간 사용하면서 사소하게 느낀 단점들을 알아보겠습니다. 컨트롤 패널에 USB 포트가 없어요. 별도의 시거 소켓을 사용하면 되기 때문에 크게 불편한 부분은 아니었는데 겨울에 12V 전기장판 사용할 것을 고려해서 12V 시거 소켓과 USB 포트가 같이 있는 것이 더 좋다고 생각합니다. 3열 안전벨트가 무시동 히터 토출구를 막고 있어서 사용할 때는 벨트를 클립해서 빼야 합니다. 협소한 공간을 효율적으로 사용하다 보니 공간 배치에 한계가 있는데 무시동 히터 사용 시 사용자가 신경 써야 할 것 같습니다.
와,
차량의 70km
개쩐다.
루프가 올라갔습니다. 성인 남성 한 명을 항상 태우고 다니는 것과 동일하고 공기 저항도 좀 더 받게 되겠죠. 사실 단기적으로 연비 저하를 체감하기 쉽지 않아요. 그런데 고가의 자동차를 단기적으로 고려해서는 안 되죠. 5년이나 10년 그 이상 탔을 때 비용적인 손해가 발생될 수밖에 없습니다. 구매하려는
Cool. How much is this car? 와, 개쩐다. Damn. Oh, it's not like entirely flat, seems like, right? Her legs are lift. It seems like this one is also the camping car. I wanna... No. I wanna see... Well... Do we need all of this fancy stuff, Chad? Like, can we just put the mattress on top of it and then use it? I don't think, like, I need all of these.
있어요. 특히나 썬루프를 지금 옵션으로 선택을 많은 의뢰를 주시는 차 중에 하시는 차량으로 앉아있 썬루프를 지금 옵션으로 선택을 하셔서 누워서 하늘을 보거나 앉아있을 때 머리에 걸리는 이 높이가 조금 더 확보가 된 듯 보여집니다. 아무튼 산타페 MX-5 출고 받으신 지 정말 며칠 안 된 뜨끈뜨끈한 신차를 가지고 차박용차로 꾸미기 위해 저희한테 작업을 의뢰해 주셨습니다. 하이브리드 차량 같은 그리고 이 산타페 5인승 모든 부분이 다 이 뒤쪽에 들어가게 돼요. 자, 보여드리면은 이 산타페 5인승이나 소렌토 5인승 같은 경우에는 트렁크 이 하단 부분에 손잡이가 2개나 있어요. 맨 끝을 열어보면 이쪽은 리페어 킷이 들어가 있는 순정함인데요. 지금 살짝 열어놨는데 보시면 이쪽에 시동 배터리가 들어 있습니다. 가솔린 내연기관과 배터리, 모터가 동시에 들어가 있는 하이브리드 차량이기 때문에 이쪽에는 시동을 위한 배터리가 들어가 있어요. 그래서 이쪽에서 주행 충전 라인을 따게 됩니다. 자, 그러면은 자, 보시면은 배터리는 이 앞쪽에 손잡이, 뒤쪽 손잡이는 하이브리드 시동 배터리, 뒤쪽 손잡이는 이렇게 공구함이 들어가 있어요. 이 공구함 안쪽에 저희의 파워뱅크를 매립을 해드렸습니다. 280A 셀을 쓴 저희의 F284 모델 한 덩어리와 순수 정연파 인버터, 조용하고 성능 잘 나오기로 유명한 인버터가 들어가 있습니다. 2kg 순수 정연파 인버터임에 들어가는 충전 시동 배터리, 이렇게 전기가 들어있는 함을 닫으면 시트를 보실 수가 있고요. 바깥에 드러나 있는 것은 단 하나, 바로 220V라든가 12V를 사용할 수 있는 단자 멀티탭입니다. 파워탭입니다. 파워탭 제품입니다. 저희가 SUV 차량에 50A 정도의 파워크래프트 주기가 작은 정도의 주입 시 시동만 쏠 수 있도록 해드립니다. 저희 전국 수도권
Interesting.
여러분 반갑습니다. 따시입니다. 그렇습니다. 썬루프가 이 기능이 있고 키로 안장군 수동이네. 자, 이렇게 당겨가지고 6인승. 네, 그리고 요것도 당기면은 다시 넘어가고, 여기 당기면은 다시 넘어가서 그냥 일반 트렁크가 되고요. 그 다음에 뭐 여기 수납장 이렇게 들어보시면은 수납할 수가 있는 그런 공간이 나오고요. 옆에도 빼서 보여드리면은 작은 신발이 나와요. 자, 이번엔 제가 신형 산타페로 차박을 할 때에는 어떻게 할 수 있는지 한번 보여드리도록 하겠습니다. 여기 뭐 이거 있으면 편하? 오, 일단 모르겠어. 공간 한번 이렇게 알아서 폴딩이 됩니다. 이렇게 폴딩을 했을 때 트렁크에서 보면은 굉장히 넓도 정도 나오는지는 한번 봅니다. 제가 이번에는 이 실내로 들어가서 트렁크 사이즈를 한번 재보도록 하겠습니다. 제가 트렁크로 들어왔을 때 177 기준으로는 약간 이렇게 허리를 피면은 머리가 닿긴 합니다. 자, 여기서 뭐 라면을 먹는다 생각했을 때 일단 먹을 수 있을 것 같아요. 이제부터는 트렁크 사이즈를 한번 재보도록 하겠습니다. 일단은 여기 트렁크 나오고요.
오,
길입니다.
good.
이번에는 짧은 길이를 한번 재볼게요. 짧은 길이는 2열 끝에부터 트렁크 끝까지입니다. 사실 여기가 중요해요. 여기 끝에서 여기 끝까지. 오, 174에 가깝습니다.
Good for me.
174 정도
Longer than me.
나와가지고 170 초반 분들이라고
Longer than
하면
me.
아무것도 설치하지 않고 충분히 누워있을 수 있는 그 정도 길이가 나옵니다. 요번에는 요 폭을 한번 재볼게요. 여기가 제일 짧은 폭이거든요. 170cm 나와가지고 두 명이서 누웠을 때에는 전혀 문제가 없는 폭이고, 번외로 넓은 폭 재보면 했습니다. 이번에는 88cm. 여기에는
Okay, done deal. How much is it? 산타페 하이브리드. This is the price range. Oh, wait a minute. There's a... Wait. Different size? Doesn't matter? For 5 people, for 6 people, for 7 people. What are the differences? Do we need this one? My parents' car didn't have anything else. We had no issue with it. we don't need this, right? Like, seems like these are some kind of like a sensor alert, beep beep beep, something like that. It's useful, but like, okay. So with this one, color. Ooh, black, not bad. Green. Gray. White. Brown. I don't know. Black. Interior. Can we see how it look like? 안 보이나? Ooh. No. I don't know. I just felt like brownish colors are pretty cool. Not like luxury. I think these are the premium colors. What you think, guys? Brown. Brown. Okay. What is this? I don't know what this is. Design plus 2? What's that? Okay, so... I think these are the default function. Wait, it doesn't give me the back camera, I think. I need the back camera. Okay, so... Let's see. Parking Assist Plus. Is this the back camera or something like that? Wait, what? Holy shit! Is that it support your parking or take the car out by the remote control outside your car? Oh! Shit! That's sick! Holy shit! Oh, the price though. Oh my god, but that's so cool though.
(2024) 디올 뉴 산타페 파킹 어시스트 플러스 옵션은 말 그대로 주차 시 필요한 첨단 운전자 보조 기능으로 최하위 익스클루시브 트림에서는 추가할 수 없으며 상위 프레스티지 트림 및 최상위 캘리그래피 트림에서만 옵션은 119만 원으로 서라운드 주차 트림 선택 시 팟 디지털 센서 보조 어시스트 플러스
I want to see how it look like. 어머. Is it like remote controlling? I'm controlling, right? Not that it's automatically doing it, right? I have to control by the remote from the outside, right? Well, I thought it's an AI. This seems more difficult. No? What the hell is this? 뭐야 이게?
신형 산타페 MX-5 원격 시동 방법입니다. 차량과 10m 이내의 거리에서 스마트키 잠금 버튼을 누른 후 4초 이내로 시동이 걸릴 때까지 홀더 버튼을 길게 눌러주세요.
I don't get it, Chet. I thought it automatically parked by itself, but it seems like it's not like that. I have to like control with the remote. What's the point then? You just like do it by your own. Mm. Let's see. Ah. I feel like I don't really need all of these stuffs that much. Maybe the side step just in case that my parents get older and older, they might need it. I don't know. (4,400) So almost like 30,000? 30,000? Bruh! Got it, got it. Work hard, work hard. Oof. Are you buying a car? I guess so, sooner or later. Sooner or later. Gotta work hard. Just Google for the coupon code. Is it more cheaper in your country, chat? I wonder. Is a Hyundai car more cheaper in your country? No? Is it the same price? Double the price? Probably more. Really? Same price or more? Because it's imported car for you guys. 58,000 in your country? They start 34,000. Wait, how much is it in your country? Oh, interesting. So it's not that cheap there. Huh? Like 50,000? Like the default? That one was a default. If I add up like all this function, it can go up to 50,000. The price that I checked was based on if I don't add up any functions or something. Really? default. Ah, I see, I see. Base here. I guess seems like when it comes to US, there's not that significant difference, I guess. Interesting. I see. Uh-huh. Otherwise, you could get the Kona or something. Mm-hmm. You will probably get the cheapest price there. Probably 49,000 in Canada. I see. I mean, yeah, like that's the one of the reason that most of us drive Hyundai or Kia because it's cheap here, you know. Less tax, less insurance and everything. Mm-hmm. But doesn't it mean that like in your own country, like for example, Chevrolet is US company, so like Chevrolet is cheaper in US, something like that, no? What about Deo? They're gone. Like long time ago, no? They're broke. Skoda is a Czech brand. My first car was a Deo. Really? Oh, interesting. Big three are greedy. Depends on shipping costs and tariff. I see. Uh-huh. Yeah. 3D print a Deo car. Yeah, maybe. Oh, really? Some of the guys drove Deo. Interesting. Ah. That's pretty cool. Okay. Well, I guess. Finally, a new car! But I have to work hard. I got no money. I literally, I took a break from the stream for a month or so, right? So I didn't have income, And then the day after tomorrow is a day that I pay for the card, like credit card bill.
Yuggie, imagine
And
if you accidentally sit on that remote control and your car is on the edge of a cliff. I'm not recommend that remote control.
Ooh, yeah, I don't think that the supporting or whatever is not really the best one. But anyway, so what happened was that, to be honest, I put most of my money on the stocks and a lot of money on the bank, like what's that called, chat? Like 예금. Saving? No. Bank? Deposit? 예금. Deposit? Deposit? Let me see. 예금이라는 명사로 씁니다. Installment saving. 예금. I would like to make a deposit. 적금, installment saving account. Oh yeah, so I have a deposit account. Is that the right way to say it, chat? Like I set money there for a year and then I can't touch it. Something like that. How do you describe this in English? What's the term of it? Saving account? Yeah. Yeah, so like most of my money is set there in the stocks and partially set in the CD. Yeah, money is held hostage. And the fact that like like I took a break from stream about a month, right? And the day after tomorrow, it's time that I have to pay the credit card bill, and then like I didn't have enough money to pay the bill, so I asked my dad a couple of days ago. Actually, I have no money. I can't pay for the bill. Can I borrow money from you? And he was like. So I actually have to work hard. I really got no money. Ah, man. So shame. No. I just need to work. So I'm thinking like not only like live streaming. I was thinking about maybe I should run some of the other ways to make some money. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to open the like YouTube channel, like Instagram and stuff like that. And then like these days I study a lot. Hopefully it works. No. These days I'm like reading and studying about marketing strategy, like stuff like that. It's not easy, but it's better than doing nothing, I guess. You know, I've never really study about it, but I guess this a time. You know, I don't like this. You know, I've been kind of like live like a free soul, but like these days I feel like I'm actually grown up. You know what I mean? Like the feeling of being an adult, you know? Yeah, I don't like it. I wanted to live like 20 forever, you know, forever young. But these days it sort of felt like, shit, I'm not young anymore, man. I mean, I am young, but yeah, all the responsibilities and the financial management and everything, you know, like I started to actually care about it, and then like thinking about the strategy is crazy. I don't even have kid yet, but like, I have to worry about it. It's like, jeez, crazy. Damn, you know. But these days, I started to kind of feel a little bit hopeless, Chad. That I ended up slowly thinking that, like, I mean, I want to marry, I want to have kids. I'm a very kind of like, okay. So also, I so slowly started to realize that I am a quite like have a traditional perspective when it comes to like family, relationship, and stuff like that. You know, I'm not even close to the liberal idea of like the concept. You know, like I think I'm way more closer to like a traditional mindset, stuff like that. And I slowly, but the thing is that not the bad case of the traditional mindset, like the wife is low, woman is lower than man, woman is supposed to like obey for her husband or like parents-in-law. No, hell no. But still have the kind of like very like good value of the traditional relationship. You know what I mean? There are a lot of good aspect of the traditional, you know, like family ship and relationship, stuff like that, I believe. And then I slowly realized that maybe I might not be able to get married, and maybe I might not be able to have a family, like slowly. Cause my dating experience lasts what, like 2 years or so. I kind of realized that, first of all, it's so hard to find someone who thinks similar as the way I think. It's either a lot of people are too liberal, they just want to enjoy their life, or too traditional that like, oh, you have to serve the parent-in-law, or you have to, you know, like obey for your husband, and blah, blah, blah. It like very old model of the family ship type of thing. Yeah, no middle ground. And then I'm in the middle. I think I'm kind of like middle ground. I don't want to like, you know, and kind of slowly realize that, bro, this is and especially that like if I want to find someone in Korea, good luck, Yugi. Ah, shit. But I don't die single, chat. I wanna marry. I wanna have kids. It's so frustrating. And then I slowly kind of realize that maybe I can't leave abroad. There's not much chances unless I get a job in somewhere other countries, and I don't really expect that. And I slowly start accepting the reality that like, shit. You know? Just marry AI Rengoku. Okay, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. To be honest, if I only live in somewhere else, I don't know, like America or like somewhere in Europe or maybe Australia, I think I have a lot of possibility to get married someone, you know? I think. Oh. Stuck in Korea. Yeah. Unless someone like deeply fall in love and then decide to move to Korea and then like get married, maybe. But I just realized that it's just a fairy tale. It's never gonna work. The reality is not like that. Marriage isn't easier in other places. Yeah. It's just kind of like I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? Do you want to leave Korea? Not really. I thought I wanted to leave Korea, but at the same time, I slowly realized that Korea is actually not bad. You know, like it's safe, it's convenient, pretty good life. You know, it's cheaper than a lot of countries that I just described. Just a little toxic society. And then like, do I want to raise a kid here? Not really. I think like, okay, so best case of the scenario is that maybe I want to raise a kid when they're young abroad. But once they get older, like around like a adolescent chat, like a teenager era, then maybe come back to Korea. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't like any of the places in this world. That's my problem, right? I feel like none of the places is really like ideal. Every place is just mess. This place is mad. This place is mad. This was. I don't know. I just don't like the fact that. Where is all the morality gone? Like, and the safety, you know? Like people are becoming more greedier, and then like becoming more selfish. It's just so stressful. And then I don't like the idea. I don't like the fact that like in the future, once I have kids, my kids have to be survive from that toxic environment no matter where you go, kind of like that, you know. It's like there's maybe a bit of difference of the level, how toxic it is, but at the same time, everywhere dealing with all their own problems and issues and stuff like that. And in terms of that, I slowly realized that Korea is actually a very good place because it's very safe. We don't really worry about like our own safety, but I just realized that it's one of the kind of biggest blessing. Yeah, we don't have to worry about carrying our phone outside and then like watching. We don't even have to really worry about leave our laptop at the cafe and go restroom. No one steal it. You know, even we drop the wallet, they always like report to the police office. Like in that case, super safe. But in any other stuffs, I feel like we're too much materialistic people. So like money, 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 money. I don't like that. But yeah. I guess it's just yeah. Oh my gosh! Chat, another crazy thing. You know, oh my goodness. Recently I was watching the video about the sex education. So there's one of the very, very famous, like a prominent sex educator, like a teacher. She's a very like acknowledged person. Oh, it's kind of like related to our social issue. So anyway, like I told you a couple of times that Korea is a very, very like sexually suppressed and then too much conservative country, right? Like our culture is kind of like that. And like because of that, we don't really have a proper sex education and stuff like that, you know? And she was the one, I remember that when I was a kid, like when I was in the like elementary school or something like that, she was the only one who was like kind of kept talking about we have to educate the kid so that we can prevent all this like tragedies and stuff like that. And recently, like it was about a year ago or something like that, she was like talking about some of things that how the parents should guide their kids well, like man, how you should give the proper sex education and stuff like that. I kind of thought about this often too because my parents never gave me the sex education. We were the type of the parents like very strict parents. So I was not really in an environment exposed to that. And luckily, me and my brother, both of us are not really tame to those kind of subject. Like when we were in school, even if a lot of classmates were talking about it and then they were watching porn at the school, like we just like thought like, oh, those are just like a stupid people, like disgusting. That's how we reacted, not that like, oh, let me see, you know what I mean? So kinda it didn't really affected us. So it was good for us, but I just kind of slowly started to feel like maybe one day if I have a kid, there's like there is a chance that they might have a chance to watch the porn, or like they might have a chance to talk about all those things when they're too young, you know? Like, and then now it's becoming more easier and easier that everyone has a smartphone, everyone has access to internet. You know, even if the government make it the porn as like illegal, like still everyone can download the VPN and watch it, you know? Like extremely accessible. Yeah. And then I just like slowly started to feel like then what should I do as a parent? Like it's so funny that I don't really have, I don't even have boyfriend. I haven't had a boyfriend so long. I didn't even get married, and I'm worried about how to educate my kid. But I think it's better than nothing, you know, like better sort than like I just kind of like always like to learn and think about it. But anyway, so I was always kind of like wonder like what should I do? And then like I was watching that lecture, and then I kind of slowly start to understand that like educating in a proper way is very important. And then what she was talking about was that you can't stop the kid get involved in, but you have to educate them properly. That's what she was talking about. Rather than like, don't do it, don't watch it. You have to teach them what is the right way to do it. But it's just kind of like, oh my god, like, but the thing is that in the future, if I have to deal with that, like, I don't know how to, like, but anyway, I guess that's a reality. And then she was talking about, it's a very serious issue, chat. Like, she was talking about that these days, even, 몇 살이야? 8살, 9살, 10살, 11살, 12살, 13살. 11 years old kid, Chad. 11 years old girl get pregnant and came to her and then ask like counseling. What should I do? And then she was saying that this is actually something going on. That a lot of kids here didn't have the education well. And then like young kids have the curiosity, like it's becoming more earlier and earlier. So like in the elementary school, they started watching porn, they started watching like, and then they don't know that much. So they just kind of like mimicking, you know what I mean? And then they just like assume that this is part of the romance or love that they watched based on the K-drama. So they have all this kind of distorted like image toward kind of stuff like that. And then what happened was that the 11 years old girl had a sex with the 11 years old boy, and they did not know it. And 7 months later, she realized it. And then like later on, 7 months later, she had to like let him know that this is your kid. And then the disaster. And then another biggest problem is that she was saying that now the like kid's body is different, so they started to have the body like too early, like to have a body that's capable to have a kid, like so she can pregnant, but she cannot give a birth. That was another insane thing. That so they're like 그 뭐지? Like the cells are mature enough to get pregnant, but the thing is that their body is still growing, so they're not ready to give a birth. So it's like crazy. Like, do they have to, what's that called, Chad? Killing the baby. The what's it called? Yeah, like do the like abortion. Like, do they need to do the abortion or do they need to give a birth? But like it's like so chaotic. And then yeah, and then once I started to see that, I just kind of realized that, well, I guess that's kind of part of the reality. And then hello, thanks for the 62 months sub. Yeah, but
Hello.
you know, we have to figure it out. Like one day, Chad, you might become a parent too. You might have a daughter too. You might have a son too, you know? Like it might not happen. It might happen, I don't know, but I guess it's just better to prepare for it and then know and like, you know, stuff like that. It's crazy though. And another crazy part was that, oh my gosh, it's always the parents. So one of the boy in the class, that they were like 8 years old. Bro, 8 years old is too young, you know? Like the boy, like 8 years old boy, he started to like share the porn in his class. So what happened was that his father put the porn on his computer, like on like one of the folder. He collected porn or something like that, and his son somehow watched it, and obviously seems like it was kind of like kinky porn. And then the boy was like, "Oh my god, this is so fun!" And then like, thanks for the 63 months up. He started to show that stuff to all the classmates, and one day, like the teacher and the parents realized that the kids are doing kind of like weird stuffs, like using the tongue or like, because they don't know, and then they just like kind of think it's funny and like, like, you know, like they're innocent, right? And later on, one of the mom in the class realized that, what are you doing? And oh, it's a video that like one of my friends show. And then, what is that? And then like they check it out and then realize that it was one of the kids' father's porn file. And then all the classmates were like mimicking that video. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What's wrong with society, guys? Oh, sounds like fun. Oh, Chad, 8 years old kid. They're too young. Too young. Oh, and then like every time I see this kind of things, like my heart is so pain. Like, you know, such a irresponsible parents, you know. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? What's this? Yeah. So chat from now on. And then like, okay, so wait, do you, okay, another question. Do you actually collect your own porn series on your computer? Because literally these days you can just like go online and watch it whatever you want. What kind of people save their own porn? Yeah, just Google it. Why on earth they save the file on their computer? Just, if you literally just go online and you can just watch it right away. You know? Damn. Yeah. I remember my friend's dad had a whole wall with the VHS tape. What? Wait, how old were you that time? Oh my goodness! Ah! Ay, ay, ay. Hidden cabinet? Oh. Like 10? Oh! Sorry for you! I don't know. Is it like very like natural, like common thing in Netherlands? I don't know. Oh man, 10. Isn't 10 too young? I don't know, guys. Honestly, here too. Yeah, in US too. All dads have them. Yeah. That was interesting guy. Okay. I mean, guys, it's okay to stay as a healthy man, but don't you need to like save your kids? Like, don't you need to protect your own kids? Don't you think, guys? Like, it's too young. 8 years old. Oh. From what? From the distorted sexual perspective, you know? Yeah, I don't like about that too. I'm not saying that like any kinds of sexual stuff or sex is bad, but just if you go too far, maybe it's not good, you know. let's stay in the like a little bit more in like a common sense thing, you know what I mean? Ah, come on. Yeah, why don't we all stay in the vanilla zone and then like maybe from time to time explore a little bit like cherry on top, you know? But like most of time stay in the vanilla zone, you know what I mean? I don't know. Crazy. Wait, what? Thanks for the 4 months, though. But I want to try chocolate. Okay. Maybe like once a year, you know? Once a year chocolate wouldn't kill you. But like if you eat chocolate every day, all day long, it's not good for your body, right? It's not good for your health. should you not let your kid watch the superhero? Do you think that like giving an example of watching superhero and then like giving an example of your 8 years old kid watching the like orgy party is the same example? Are you kidding me? You know? Would you let your 8 years old, like 6 years old, like boy or girl, like sit there and let's watch the orgy party like that? No! What do you think, guys? Stop! Oh my goodness! All of you should go like what's that called, chat? 그 뭐야? The class like when you do something crazy, go take the like social something class or whatever. You know? Jesus Christ. Fuck Jesus. Yeah. Oh my god. I sound like a I'm not like a believe in Jesus type of person, chat. Don't get me wrong. But just sometimes I just realize that things are getting too far, you know? You know? We need a little bit of 뭐지? Self-control. Oh yeah, I gotta go, chat, actually. I gotta go. Yeah. Okay. Well, tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow morning again. And thanks for watching. It was a fun day. I feel more energetic that I started stream. Fortunately. Thank you so much all. And see you tomorrow again, guys. Let's have some more fun conversation tomorrow. I'll try to bring some more fun topics. Alright. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow. Rest well, everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you. See ya.